By the time most people leave Sydney, they are convinced they have seen it all. The Opera House, Bondi Beach, the Harbour Bridge, but look a little closer and you can quickly realise these places are surrounded by crowds, with more tourists than locals, leaving visitors with an experience that feels surprisingly inauthentic. Because beneath these world famous landmarks there is another side of Sydney that feels so peaceful it makes you question where you really are. So with a few local recommendations and experience having lived here myself in the past, we've decided to explore the side of Sydney that only Australians see.
After quite the journey from Kuji, I think it was about 2.5 hours, we finally arrived at the beach I've been dreaming of taking Amelia. Now I've been here a couple of times before, but I am very excited to show you this place.
I'm excited, but you know when you need the toilet and you actually can't focus on anything else but needing the toilet, because it has been 2.5 hours. Better.
You feel better now?
Yeah.
I do have to say it feels so much more relaxing here than like Kuji Bondi area.
It really does.
It just feels like a completely different atmosphere.
It just feels like we're not in a city anymore, and probably because we're not. But
we're not really, even though this is still officially part of the Sydney area. But I don't see any harbour bridges or anything anywhere.
Got a sun cream up first thing in this strong Australian sun. Yesterday it was at 12 UV, which I think is like off the charts, so got to be prepared.
So this area has two beaches. There's this big harbour side, which is really flat and kind of relaxing. And then on the other side, we'll show you later, is the ocean side, and that's where you get more waves and people will surf.
Oh, that feels nice. One thing about Australia is the water always feels cold. I mean, to be fair, I've only been to New South Wales. Maybe up north it gets warmer. But here in Sydney, the water is cold and refreshing. Cooled down a little bit. Now we are going to start a little hike, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a hike, hopefully.
And we are going up to the lighthouse. Grade 2 or 3, 35 minutes. That sounds like a mission.
It does.
I don't know what grade 2 or 3 means though. No,
doesn't sound good. And in true Australian style, we are going barefoot up this hike.
I just love all the insects you can hear when you like enter more trees and jungly area. Sounds so cool.
I feel like it instantly relaxes you.
Oh, definitely. What is that?
Is that a monkey?
It can't be a monkey.
I assume it's a bird, but it sounds like the classic monkey noise, like ooh, ah.
It always sounds like a mockingjay from the Hunger Games.
I hope not. Definitely feels like there's less tourists here, or at least I can hear more Australian accents around us compared to the centre of the city.
Okay, I think we've just found a bit of shade we can hide in for a minute. Oh, and it is not a bad view. Absolutely insane.
That's rewarding.
Look at it on the ocean side. So this is what I was saying. This is obviously the ocean, and this is a big inlet harbour side.
There's like a nice little path down the middle as well.
Oh yeah. We have just come up to the point and we've almost got a 360-degree view all around us. Over here we have the Central Coast, which is a completely different part of Australia. Still in New South Wales though, and it looks like from this lookout that you can often see whales, but it's not the right time of the year.
Yeah, I don't think it's season, but like the fact that you could see humpback whales out here makes me want to come back.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see whales.
There's also a little lighthouse up here.
Up here somewhere is a seaplane. Seaplanes are quite common at Palm Beach because it's a thing apparently for those who can afford it to get a seaplane from Sydney, so somewhere like near Rose Bay, and take a seaplane all the way here. But I think it's $700 per person, which is about £350-ish, which we don't really have the money to do that, hence why we took about 3 buses. But if you do have the money, I reckon that would be quite nice, so maybe get a seaplane here. I bet the views are insane.
It's time to head off this headland because it is really heating up now. literally sweating a lot, but it's quite good because there was a little water refill up there, so you can like rehydrate without dying out in the heat.
Finally back down on the beach, but I think we're actually going to cross over to the ocean side.
Through this little pathway. Looks pretty, doesn't it?
It's quite cute, yeah.
Pretty hot underfoot, isn't it?
Oh, it's burning.
You have to like dig your feet in more.
Gonna have to stand in the shade.
Ow, ow, it's too hot here.
Okay, I'm gonna put my Birkenstocks back on. A couple of jet skiers out here.
Well, that wouldn't be a bad idea, would it?
No.
This side of the beach is a lot more chaotic. Pretty wavy actually today still. And we were right up there about 30 minutes ago.
It's not ideal for swimming in this bit, but it looks like more people are in down there. So that's where I want to go.
Always swim between the flags.
Yeah.
It was getting pretty windy on the ocean side, so we're heading back over to this side in the harbour, and I think it's looking a lot more calm.
It's cold.
It is cold, isn't it? It's quite a shock. I think it's because the air temperature's so warm.
After a swim, we headed to the Joey, a restaurant on the waterfront, before making our way back to the city to start the next day's adventure. For modes like orbit and zoom out, which is great for revealing scale. It makes you get incredible views over beaches, coastal cliffs, or even in the outback. And if you're into photography, it actually shoots in DNG photos, which gives you so much more flexibility when editing your photos. If you want high quality drone shots without carrying a huge setup or learning how to fly a drone, then the Hover Air X1 Pro Max makes it incredibly simple. It's lightweight, smart, and gets shots which feel way bigger than the drone itself. And don't forget to check out the link in the description to learn more about the Hover Air X1 Pro Max, and thanks again to Hover Air for supporting this adventure.
We thought we'd try something different here in Sydney, and we're currently on a nature trail. Now we're actually kind of in the middle of the city, middle of the harbour. So to be on a trail like this, with no one around, with these cool insects, is it feels a little bit special, doesn't it?
It does. You wouldn't have thought we're like, what, a 5-10 minute ferry ride from the Sydney harbour?
And you'll see in a minute the view we actually have, because it's something special.
I am personally just hoping we don't run into any snakes or spiders.
If you're going to run into any of them, it's probably going to be in this area of the city because there's not that many people. Is that a turkey?
What is that?
That is a turkey, isn't it?
No, mate, you escaped Christmas.
Yeah, he got lucky this Christmas.
What's he doing
He's
here?
got a whole year of not having to worry about his life until he's going to worry again.
Run!
Whoa.
Look at this.
That's so cool.
Oh my goodness, the view. You can see like the harbour bridge, the Opera House.
Wow.
You can't get more iconic than that for Sydney, really, can you?
A beach and the Opera House and the Harbour Bridge.
I tell you what, this would actually be a decent spot to watch the fireworks.
Oh my word, it would, wouldn't it?
I mean, I feel like probably people have worked that out already, but
Yeah, it actually
It would
would.
be
Look,
good.
you could just sit on this beach here, and you got an unobstructed view over the harbour.
it would be pretty dark though. There's another turkey.
There's another what are the turkeys doing around here?
I don't know, is that a turkey? Are we sure? It is, in fact, a turkey.
Wow, that looks insane.
It does, doesn't it?
I just had no idea what was here.
Joel has just spent a lot of money on a new lens, so hopefully the shots look good because he's very pleased with it.
Well, if they don't look good, I've spent money for no reason just to try and upgrade these videos. Please, just subscribe for the health of our bank account, because we might have to stop travelling at the rate we're spending money. Go! Okay. I got through. I didn't get wet. I think it's high tide at the moment. Right, let's carry on with this walk. It's going to take us hours and hours if we stop for 20 minutes each time.
It says dogs aren't allowed here because they put down fox poison. I mean, I'm guessing it's something to do with the ecosystem they're trying to get rid of some of the foxes so that the rest of the ecosystem can come up, but who knows?
Who
Don't bring your
knows?
dogs. I don't know what type of trees these are, but they're beautiful. Look at them, like they're like curly whirlies, like the chocolate bar, but they look really red and silky.
That's quite the description. But they're so pretty. It looks like there's blood coming out of it.
It's like a dragon blood tree, the ones we saw in Socotra.
That's crazy. Someone tell us why there is like a red blood coming out the tree.
I think these trees might be the Sydney red gum trees, if that means anything to you.
That's maybe why they're bleeding red.
Beautiful.
When I was living here when I was 18, I actually got bitten, I think, by this bull ant. It was so big. And I remember it was on one of these, but it hurt for like a week.
Really?
Yeah, it was horrible. But hopefully we don't get bitten today.
I would say touch wood, but if that's where they are, that's maybe not a good idea.
Yeah, don't do that. This is the one you want to watch out for, Amelia, the diamond python.
It would be kind of cool to see one.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on my side now. Amelia, spider web.
Oh, okay.
But we have just arrived at another beautiful little beach. Wow. So cool here.
This is crazy.
It just blows my mind that we're in the harbour. We're in like the most populated city in Australia, and we're just on this beach by ourselves.
It almost might be the most populated city on the continent.
Oh, it would be. It's not a busy continent, is it?
I can start to feel like some humidity.
Oh yeah. They're massive trees, aren't they?
They're huge.
We found this like little rocky path staircase down, and we don't know where it goes, so we're just going to go and check it out. Taylor's Bay Beach. Whoa, look at that. It's not really at Taylor's Bay Beach at the moment because there's no beach. I think it's high tide.
Oh, okay. But it looks cool.
It looks so cool. Should we have a little look down? There's just so many like of these secret little spots you can come swim and relax in.
I think this is actually getting to Mossman's, which we were told is one of the most expensive and kind of poshest areas of Sydney. And I can start to see why for these houses.
We have arrived in Chower Bay, and this is basically the end of this walk. But you can actually walk another hour or two all the way along the coast around the harbour, and I think you get to Balmoral near Mossman. So you can do that if you want, but I highly recommend this walk. It's really nice,
It's
isn't it?
so peaceful. Like if you want to do a walk in the city, this is so much better than doing the Kuji to Bondi walk, because that one is packed with people.
Yeah, a lot of the time we have been the only people around here. We're going to find a local bus, jump on that and get back into the city.
We have just come down to a completely different area of the city. It's kind of more in the residential zones, but we are trying to find a beach that we've been told is pretty hidden. So I think it should be just down this random row of houses.
There's some very nice houses around here because we're in the Watson's Bay area. I think it's another posh area of the city.
It's like my dream beach houses, just one after another.
So somewhere down this random street, any moment, we will be arriving at a very peaceful, hopefully quiet beach.
This is supposed to be where the beach is, but right now I'm not seeing a beach.
I think
Just
it's just down here on the left.
Behind this fence is actually a little path, staircase down to the beach, and it's so thin.
It's so narrow, isn't
Look
it?
at this.
This is literally like a little secret local spot. They definitely don't want you to know about this beach.
The gate is tiny.
It's actually such a cute little area.
I quite like it.
I love it. Wow, look at this. With some massive houses which go onto this beach. I guess we're pretty lucky. There's not many people here at all today.
There's only about 5 other people here, but I bet if you come at some times of the day, it is completely empty. Imagine living on one of these houses that just goes directly onto this beach.
That would be the dream.
That is my dream.
Looks a bit stormy over there, but I'm hoping this is going to pass because it's very blue in the other direction.
I actually think this is one of my favourite beaches in the city because it's so calm.
Calm as well, yeah, because you're on the harbour side again. So nice.
We've been to quite a few beaches in Sydney, like Kuji, Manly, Bondi, but they're all so busy and it feels like you don't have any space to yourself. Whereas here, I feel a bit more relaxed.
Yeah, definitely. Even though there's cloud on this beach, there is literally no breeze, I think because we're really like tucked away in the harbour. So I'm going for a swim because I'm just too hot. I'm starting sweating. It's not even that warm today, especially with the clouds.
The crazy thing about Australia is that you can actually burn through the cloud, so you still need sun cream.
Unfortunately, it's time to leave this beautiful little beach, but we're going to be heading around the coast to some other little locations, which you should probably check out if you come to Sydney. Through the cute little gate.
I love it.
Blimey, you can't be... Goes back to the lifestyle, you can't be fat if you live here.
Oh my gosh.
It's so narrow.
It's so tight, my
Like,
bag.
even with my bag, it's kind of hard.
Don't even need to put your shoes back on here.
We're in Sydney, we're in the beach. Beach city. City. So to make an Australian accent, what you need to do is drop every T. So instead of 20, say 20. City, city. No, the other way around. If we ever become millionaires, we're moving to this neighbourhood.
You decided?
I've decided. You don't have a choice because this would be incredibly dreamy. We're kind of walking on the south shore kind of harbour line and we'll reach another beach in literally a few minutes time, I think. It is just so quiet around here. I feel like I have to whisper because it's just such a peaceful place.
We have bats here and owls.
Whoa, that's cool.
Flying fox. I love flying foxes. I love them. Oh, that's a cool bridge.
That's where we're going across.
Awesome. No jumping or diving.
This looks so pretty.
It's so nice.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a nice beach.
Another nice beach. Whoa. Okay, new favourite house. That one.
Okay.
That looks like out of Marbella or something. Or Saint-Tropez.
Saint-Tropez?
Saint-Tropez.
Have you been to Saint-Tropez?
Never been. I've heard it's posh. Look, they've got like this swimming area here, so you can just go down a ladder and go for a little swim. And the best thing is, these like black and white things are actually shark nets, so you're not going to get any sharkies. Because you do get bull sharks in the harbour, don't you?
That is one of the fears of like swimming in the harbour. Big
But-
bull sharks.
But here you should be alright, because of that beautiful shark net.
It's very European kind of vibe.
We've just arrived at the next beach, and this has a great name. What is it called?
Shark Beach or Shark Bay, is it?
Shark Beach, I think. And that is why there is a huge shark net all around. It really feels like this big shark net kind of spoils the beach, but at least you can swim properly without, you know, potentially being eaten by a shark.
Yeah, I'm guessing they named it that for a reason.
So if you want, this walk basically goes all the way around the coast to Rose Bay. So if you're interested in a bit of a longer walk, then you can do that.
But I would say these beaches along here aren't quite as hidden as the couple we went to earlier.
At the end of the day, Sydney is obviously one of the most populated cities in all of Australia. I think it is the most populated. So even though there are a few hidden pocket gems around, they're still going to be busy, especially because right now it is January, it's the summer holidays.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids around at the moment and like young families, which is understandable.
They want to enjoy the sunshine as much as we do. We've shown you a few spots in this video, but there are so many beautiful spots out there, which we probably don't even know about. There's so many little secret beaches all along the harbour. So go check them out for yourselves, go on these walks, and I'm sure you'll find some absolute gems.
Yeah, and let us know what you find.
Please do, because we're definitely coming back to Sydney.